Andrew Jackson's early life was marked by hardship and loss. Born in the Carolina backcountry in 1767, he experienced poverty and the upheaval of the Revolutionary War. Orphaned at a young age, Jackson developed a fierce independence and a determination to succeed. He received a limited education but displayed a keen intellect and a thirst for knowledge. He studied law, a profession that would shape his path and hone his skills in argumentation and persuasion. Jackson's early experiences instilled in him a deep-seated belief in hard work, self-reliance, and the promise of the American dream. Jackson's military career began with his service in the Revolutionary War as a mere teenager. However, it was the War of 1812 that would catapult him to national prominence. As a major general, Jackson led American forces against the Creek Indians, allies of the British, in the Creek War. His decisive victory at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend broke the Creek resistance and solidified his reputation as a formidable military commander. Yet it was his resounding victory over the British at the Battle of New Orleans in 1815 that cemented his status as a national hero. The Battle of New Orleans, fought after the Treaty of Ghent had been signed but before news of the peace reached America, showcased Jackson's tactical brilliance and bolstered American pride. Following his military successes, Jackson entered the political arena. He served in both the House of Representatives and the Senate, representing Tennessee. However, Jackson was not content with the traditional corridors of power. He believed in expanding suffrage to all white men regardless of property ownership. This vision, coupled with his image as a war hero and a man of the people, fueled the rise of Jacksonian democracy. This movement championed the common man, challenged the elite, and ushered in an era of mass politics in America. Jackson's popularity and the strength of his message propelled him to the presidency in 1828. Section 4. A presidency of triumphs and controversies. Jackson's presidency was a tumultuous period marked by both significant achievements and deep controversies. He dismantled the Second Bank of the United States, viewing it as a symbol of elite privilege and a threat to the economic well-being of ordinary citizens. He faced down the nullification crisis, asserting the supremacy of federal law over state law. However, it is his Indian removal policy that remains the most contentious aspect of his legacy. Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which led to the forced relocation of thousands of Native Americans from their ancestral lands in the southeast to territories west of the Mississippi River. Section 5. The personal became political. Jackson's temperament and beliefs. Andrew Jackson was a man of contradictions. He was known for his hot temper and his unwavering loyalty to friends and allies. He was a fierce defender of what he believed to be right, but his definition of right often excluded those who were not white men. He was a slave owner, a fact that deeply troubles his legacy, particularly in light of his advocacy for the expansion of democracy. His personal beliefs and his fiery temperament often intertwined with his political decisions, shaping the course of his presidency and leaving an enduring mark on American history. Section 6. A legacy forged in triumph and tragedy. Andrew Jackson left behind a complex and contested legacy. He is remembered as a war hero, a champion of the common man, and a transformative political figure. His presidency ushered in an era of expanded democracy and strengthened the power of the executive branch. However, his legacy is forever intertwined with the tragedy of Indian removal, a policy that resulted in immense suffering and loss of life for Native Americans. Jackson's story serves as a reminder that even the most celebrated figures in American history are flawed and that progress is often accompanied by pain and injustice.